There's one great advantage about going to a big store to do your shopping. Everything is there in the same shop, and all you have to do is to go from one department to the next. You can look at everything, but you don't have to buy anything.
Mildred, you came here to buy a hat, remember? Even if I did come in here to buy a hat, I can look at a cooker, can't I? I don't have to buy it. You always say that. Although you don't have to buy the things, you buy them all the same. In the last 6 months, you've bought a washing machine, a refrigerator, a food mixer, a vacuum cleaner, and an alarm clock. I don't know how your husband puts up with it. Leslie is very generous, and you're very selfish. You may buy the things from the shops, but Leslie has to pay for them. Now, my husband...
Your husband isn't as generous as mine.
Ladies, I see you're admiring our new cooker.
But we're certainly not going to buy it.
You can look at it, though, even if you're not going to buy it. You can look at it.
No, thank you. Do come along, Mildred.
But you heard what the man said. I can look at the cooker even if I don't buy it.
No matter what he says, that man's a salesman. He's trying to sell that cooker. If you're not careful, he'll sell it to you.
Although you may think that, madam, you're wrong. I'm here to show people how the cooker works. That's all.
My sister's already got a cooker. So have I. So whatever you say, we shan't buy any cookers today.
She never buys anything unless her husband is with her. Anyway, she's a very bad cook.
I'm sure that's not true, madam.
I'm afraid it is true. I'm an awful cook.
No, madam, no. You may not cook very well on your own cooker, but on this cooker, you can't cook badly. It's impossible.
Come along, Mildred. We'll go and buy that hat.
Wait a moment, Rose.
Quite right, madam. You should wait here a moment. Whatever you think of this cooker, you should stay and let me cook you a meal on it.
We can't stay long.
You won't have to stay long, madam. This cooker works fast. It's clean. So clean, you notice I don't even have to wear an apron, and it can't go wrong. Although I am not a very good cook, I am going to cook you an excellent meal. Now, what will you have?
I'm not hungry.
Even if you're not hungry, you should try something.
What about some tomato soup to start with, eh?
I like tomato soup. I prefer mushroom soup, though.
Certainly, madam. Mushroom soup. There. And to follow, roast chicken, roast potatoes.
We don't want to be here all day.
My sister's right. However much I like roast chicken, I can't wait here until it's cooked.
Don't worry, madam. I have all the ingredients here. Your meal will be ready in 5 minutes.
However marvelous that cooker is, it won't roast a chicken in 5 minutes.
It will. This cooker has a special device for quick roasting. And though I didn't tell you before, this cooker is fully automatic. It does all the work for you.
Whatever he says, I don't believe him.
You just take these cards with the names of the dishes you are cooking. Yes. Mushroom soup. Put them in the slot here. Roast chicken. Switch on. And wait for this timer to tell you that your meal is ready. And now, for the roast chicken.
Whatever you said before, you must admit it's a wonderful cooker.
Yes, I agree. But what does it cost? However much you like that cooker, Mildred, you should look at the price.
Oh! I see.
Although it costs more than other cookers, madam, you must admit it's worth the price. It's a bargain.
Even if it is a bargain.
You can't afford it.
You may think it's expensive, but it will save you money in the end. Just imagine. Better cooked meals, less work to do. It can alter your whole life.
I can't afford it. I'm sorry. Though it's a wonderful cooker, it's too expensive. Let's go and buy that hat.
No matter how hard I try, they always go away. I may have liked roast chicken before I took this job, but I hate it now. Oh, it's you, madam.
Yes. I'm going to buy the cooker.
Here are some expressions of concession.
Although it costs more than other cookers, it's worth the price.
Though it's a wonderful cooker, it's too expensive. I like tomato soup. I prefer mushroom soup, though. I can look at the cooker, even if I don't buy it. Even if you're not hungry, you should try something.
Whatever you say, we're not going to buy any cookers.
Whatever you think of this cooker, you should let me cook you a meal on it.
However much I like roast chicken, I can't wait here until it's cooked.
However marvelous that cooker is, it won't roast a chicken in 5 minutes.
No matter how hard I try, they always go away.
You may buy the things, but Leslie has to pay for them.
You may not cook very well on your own cooker, but on this cooker, you can't cook badly.
Let's see how Rose greets her husband when he gets home.
Harry, darling. You look tired.
I am tired and hot, but I'll have a wash and then we're going out to dinner. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Out to dinner? Not if you're hot and tired, though it's good of you to think of it.
Even if I am tired, I'd rather go out than have dinner at home.
No, darling. Let's have dinner at home tonight. Now sit down there and I'll get you a nice long drink.
Rose, what do you want?
Want? Oh, nothing. Now sit down.
Well, whatever you say, I think you want something, and I'm not having a drink until I know what it is.
I don't want anything, really. I've got something to show you, though. A surprise.
Have you? Well, I'd better see it before we go out.
But we're not going out.
Well, whatever we're doing, I'll see this surprise first.
It's in the kitchen. Come with me.
What have you been up to now?
Shut your eyes. Now, open your eyes.
What's this?
It's a cooker.
I can see that. I may not know much about cookers, but I can recognize one when I see it. And at the moment, I can see 2 cookers. What's wrong with the old one?
However good the old one is, the new one is much better. It's cleaner, it cooks a lot faster.
But why is it this terrible colour?
It's a lovely colour. Even if you don't like it, I do. And after all, I do the cooking, so I'm the one who has to look at it.
Well, you may cook the food, but I have to eat it.
I know you've never liked my cooking, but however bad it's been before, you won't be able to complain about my cooking in future.
No matter what this cooker does, it won't improve your cooking. Now, let's go out to dinner. And tomorrow we can send that cooker back to the shop.
But your dinner will be ready in 5 minutes, at 7:30 exactly. You've just got time for a drink.
If I'm going to eat one of your dinners, I shall need a drink. Rose? Rose!
It's all right. You didn't need to call me. Listen, that noise means that your dinner's ready.
What's this?
It's the bill for the cooker. Mildred said you'd be surprised.
Mildred? Did you go shopping with Mildred?
Yes.
But even if you went shopping with her, there was no need to buy 2 cookers. One for her and one for us.
That's just the bill for one cooker, darling. Our cooker. Although it's very expensive, it will save money in the end. We shan't have to go out to dinner so often.
We shan't have any money left for going out to dinner.
You know you've always wanted me to be a good cook. Well, with the help of that cooker, I shall be a good cook. And it's just cooked your favorite dish, steak and kidney pie.
And what does that noise mean?
I'll go and find out. Oh! Oh! Your steak and kidney pie.
How did it get like that?
It was cooking perfectly. Something went wrong, though. I left the food in the oven after the buzzer sounded.
Well, I'm hungry. I'm going to have a sandwich.
Oh, no. You must have a proper meal. I've got plenty of food. Whatever happened last time, I'll get it right now.
What are these cards?
Each sort of food has a card. You put the card in here, and the food is cooked automatically.
And I suppose it can't go wrong.
That's right. Even if you don't know how to cook. At any rate, it didn't go wrong when I saw it in the shop. The cooker exploded. I put too much in it.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I can't give you any dinner. There's nothing left to cook.
But it's too late to go out to a restaurant. Well, I've cleared up some of the mess. What have you been doing?
I've just been talking to Mildred on the phone.
Mildred? What for?
I told her she could have the new cooker. Whatever happens, I'm not going to use it anymore.
Is she going to buy it?
Well, Leslie's going to buy it for her.
Poor Leslie.
Harry, what are you doing over there?
I'm going to boil myself an egg on the old cooker. Though it may be slow, at least it's reliable.
You can't cook on that, even if you want to.
Oh? Why not?
It doesn't work anymore. It's been disconnected.